Stockton College of New Jersey for the 17th annual Pop Lloyd Weekend celebration. And I'm honored to be here with Michael Everett. He is the project coordinator for this event. Can you tell us the significance about the event this year?
Yeah, the Pop Lloyd Committee was originally established 17 years ago. And it was established with the idea of restoring Pop Lloyd Stadium in Atlantic City.
Okay.
The stadium is arguably our nation's oldest public commemoration to Negro League Baseball, which was dedicated in 1949. And after successfully completing that restoration project, we moved on to celebrate the history of not only Pop Lloyd, but those that played Negro League Baseball and the culture in which it was played. The first weekend of October, we celebrate not only this legacy, but we also honor the humanitarians that have followed in Pop's footsteps, not only great athletes, but those who really did so much to advance youth in America. Along with that, we also have our youth award recipients, those individuals who have demonstrated community commitment and exemplary character and academic achievement. So the weekend is about excellence and celebrating that and honoring that. And we're very, very pleased to have Negro Leaguers who are still living come to Atlantic City each year.
I know, I heard that the remaining 11 players will be there tomorrow, correct?
They will be there tomorrow. Our weekend starts out every year here at Richard Stockton College for the Sports Symposium. This is our 7th year for the symposium. And then the following day, we have our Humanitarian Awards dinner. And we've had anywhere from 20 to 12. But again, as I had mentioned earlier to the students here, the primary resources is fading quickly. They're not getting any younger. So we're very, very pleased to have 12 of them still with us.
Well, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you for sharing. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm here with Phoenix Manning. She's the granddaughter of Max Manning. Can you tell us the significance of the event this weekend and how it relates to Max Manning, and tell us more about Max Manning?
Okay, well, Max Manning, he was a pitcher for the Newark Eagles in the Negro Leagues, and he was the original president of the Pop Lloyd Committee. Upon his passing a couple years ago, my mother took over as the president of the Pop Lloyd Committee, and I'm also on the committee. Okay. So it's something that I grew up in. It's a great tradition. We bring all the remaining Negro League players to come to an awards dinner that we have on Saturday.
Okay.
And we honor different people and their humanitarian efforts around the world. And all the goodwill that they extend to others. It's absolutely a phenomenal event.
Thank you so much, Phoenix. I'm excited about tomorrow's event. How about you?
I am. I look forward to it. It's like the best weekend of the entire year.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey everyone, I'm here with Jerry Eisenberg. Can you tell me a little bit about who you are and how this...
Yeah, you can see my picture in the post office wall. Generally, that's how people recognize me. I spent 58 years in newspaper business, 49 of them at the Star Ledger. I'm still their columnist emeritus. Covered every Super Bowl ever played, 45 straight Kentucky Derbies, and on and on and on. It gets a little repetitive. I produced and wrote and directed 35 television shows. I appear a lot. And I have a new book out, and as well as the Pop Lloyd Weekend, which I have a great feeling for because I saw those guys play. I'm here to sign books at Borders and Maid's Landing, and the book is called Through My Eyes, A Sports Writer's 58-Year Journey. And there's some very revealing things in there.
And can you tell us the significance of the Pop Lloyd Weekend?
Absolutely. Pop Lloyd was a great baseball player. I never saw Pop Lloyd. Some people think I covered the Cain and Abel fight, but I'm not that old. But I grew up with white baseball and black baseball. In Newark, we had a team that was voted the greatest minor league team of the century, and that was the Newark Bears. When the Bears went on the road, the Newark Eagles, which I have a very strong fondness for, they were the all-black team, and they would come in. So I saw all these guys. I saw Satchel. I saw Josh Gibson. I saw Monty Irvin, who is 90 and who will be there tomorrow night. And you know, I know time constraints on television, so let me say this for you. If you don't know about these guys, you got to find out. And not just for athletic reasons. These guys were barred from baseball because of their skin color. And as Monty and Max Manning told me, it didn't matter. We didn't think about it because we knew we were never going to get there. We played the game to prove something only to ourselves, to nobody else. Monty Irvin, who is in town tomorrow night, says the happiest moments of his life. And there's a guy who played in a Black World Series and 2 White World Series, or Major League World Series, and who won in both. And he said the happiest moments of his life were when he was playing in the Negro National League. These guys, I have to say this about them, and I really hope people remember these words. You got to know who they were. You got to know where they were. They traveled, they followed their son. They played 365 days a year because when they went to Mexico and Cuba and Puerto Rico, their skin color didn't mean anything, and they were heroes. But you always must know who they were and what their contribution was to dignity. That's really what it was, the dignity of the Americans, the dignity that America could have had, and it took a long time to reach for. Their story, their past, is prologue to what became America, and it's very important to remember that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Pleasure.